Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It is a weekend, so figured we get an update in before the markets start to open. We had actually a pretty good last week, so hopefully your portfolios did as well. We'll jump into the portfolio in a second to let you know how mine did. But before I do, I just want to thank everybody that has been subscribing to the channel, joining the channel. I think I'm sounding like a broken record, but I do really appreciate it. It's nice to have everybody along. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers, so we're getting close. If you aren't subscribed, you know the drill. Just check below, hit that subscribe button. Following is free, like I always say. Let's jump into the portfolio and see how we did for this past week. All right, here we are in the TFSA trade portfolio using the app as always, and you can see past month we've done okay, but let's just jump in. We'll show how the stocks and ETFs in the portfolio have been doing. We had a decent week, like I mentioned before, and hopefully this can continue on. I don't know if this is just a bit of a bear market rally or if we're going to continue. Now, one thing I have noticed though is some of the renewables are doing quite well. There's actually a new bill about to be hopefully passed in the United States, which will basically give a lot of incentives for renewable energy. So I think some of the ones, and you'll see coming up here, I think hopefully some of the renewable stocks, maybe that will transition a little bit into Canada for some of the companies, but there's also that one Solar Alliance Energy that has been doing great. But anyways, we'll just see how we closed off on the day. Brookfield Renewables was up 1.89%. So you can actually see on this one, we'll go in and take a look. We're actually doing okay. We are up 9.74% on that one. Just 12 shares, that's a pricey share, but happy with those, that increase on there. The Bitcoin yield ETF, again, this one, it was up a little bit over on the Friday, 2.47%. We're still down almost 20%, 19.36%. We do have 105 shares. Regular dividends will be coming on that one still. That's my long-term hold, definitely for sure. Cielo Waste Solutions, where we've written off. I think that's the one stock mistake so far, but we'll see, because going down, look at some of these penny stocks, they can turn around quite quickly if the conditions turn right, and there's a bit of luck, I think, involved as well. But ETC, Evolved Cryptocurrencies ETF. This is the Bitcoin and Ethereum ETF. I still want to start to average into this one a little bit. I've been putting majority of the deposits though into the yielding ETFs to get those dividends starting to come in. But I do want to start to average a little bit into this. So probably on my next deposit, I will purchase a little bit of this ETF. 100 shares of that. We were down. You can see big time 58.67%. So not the greatest, but again, this is long term, so not too worried about that one. Greenlane Renewables has had a really good week. Again, here we go with the renewables energy, up to 91 cents, up 2.25 in the past day, but we're still down 20.92%. But that being said, I'm up to my goal was 1,000 shares, so I'm kind of going to leave things as they are and see how that one continues to go. If it does drop a bit more for whatever reason, I'll keep an eye on it if there's a chance again to bring my average cost down. But my goal was kind of 1,000 shares on that, so we'll leave that for now. REI. That's the RioCan Real Estate Investment Trust. This one down a little bit, but just down 2.21%. Not too worried. $11.55 on my 25 shares of RioCan. RNW, TransAlta Renewables. This one again down a little bit on the Friday, but we'll see how that goes. Down 6.34% in total. We have 40 shares, but the dividends haven't changed. They've just announced, I believe, if I read it correctly, their dividend is carrying through, so not too worried about that one. Long-term hold on this one as well. As you can see, Solar Alliance Energy on Friday up 42.11%. That's pretty insane. Hopefully this can kind of continue. This is basically due to that the bill that's going to be passed for the renewable, especially solar energy down in the States. It seems to be reflecting in the stock. The trading, the number of trades I was looking on the Friday was way higher than what normally would happen. If we go here to see our all-time though, we are still, down 16.6%, but that one can, we have $109 in our shares. We have 810 shares. I did purchase more, like I said, last week, if you watched my prior video. With that one though, with Solar Alliance Energy, I think we'll keep an eye on that one. This is one I'll probably, if I can get a bit of profit from that one to kind of get my original investment out, I will definitely look into that. I don't think there's anything wrong. That's one thing I have to kind of learn this year, is to take a bit of profit to put it somewhere else, and that's one I will be keeping my eye on probably in the next few weeks. Hopefully if this continues, I might be able to do that, but again, it's a long-term hold for the core of it, but if I can take a little bit out, I definitely will on that one. Slate Office REIT, Real Estate Investment Trust. This one, we're doing okay. We're down 10%, but 105 shares. We're just slowly building on this one. We are basically almost getting enough of the dividend to come through to be able to buy a new share. So it's nice to see that we'll be able to kind of grow that position that way. So pretty happy about that. Telus down a little bit. It's taken. Telus is interesting. They had some good earnings, but the stock price is down. So go figure. There's just nothing, no way to know what's sometimes going on with the market. 18 shares on that though, but we're up. That's good. 2.57% on our shares of Telus, and that's always the channel favorite on Telus. So I am going to be keeping to add on Telus. And I think a lot of people that are watching will be adding to their Telus position as well. The last two ETFs, VDY. This one's always a mouthful. Vanguard Canadian High Dividend Yield Index ETF. We are doing okay on this one too, up 3.42% on our 58 shares. And the VDY Canadian dividends, they do come monthly, which is nice. That will roll into, and we'll be adding to that position as well. Nice diversified ETF. I like that one. And VFE. Vanguard S&P 500 Index ETF closed off 95.17. We have 32 shares of that, just down now 2.76%, which is nice. So we're still a little bit under our average price, but as you can see with the market, the way things have been going, just doing slow deposits, averaging our costs, and in the long term, I think we're going to be in pretty good shape. It's kind of shows with this one. I think especially is not to panic and sell everything off when the prices go down. If you have the conviction and the time frame for your investments. So let's just go through and we'll show how we've done. So in the past month, let's just go back on the day. As you can see, up 0.72%. That was on Friday when the markets were open. But on the week, we were up 2.19%, which is pretty good. Happy with that. $220.68. On the month, 6.96%, which is nice. Almost 7% back up. Hopefully this can kind of continue in our portfolio. We'll see how that goes. 3 months. Again, here we are down a little bit though, but we're gaining that back, which is nice. It's nice to see not making any rash decisions, just going with my plan. We're only down 0.36% in the past 3 months, but if we get to a year, this is where you're going to see a bit more. 10.78% down in the past year on our portfolio, and then all time, because we've been going over a year, so you can see how this kind of helps out by being time in the market, not timing the market, down 9.77%. So pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with how the week went. Hopefully your portfolios did okay during the week as well. Don't forget, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how your portfolio did. All right, thanks for watching everybody. I will have another update video in the following week once the markets are open. Hopefully things can continue. It's kind of nice to see this market going. We'll see if this little bit of a rally can carry on. I'm not going to hold my breath by any means, but it's just nice to have that little bit of a bump in your portfolio. Let me know down in the comments below how your portfolio is doing. Have you bought anything? Have you sold anything? It's always interesting to hear what other people are doing with their portfolios, and I'm learning a lot from other people. So thanks so much, everybody. Have a great rest of the weekend. We'll catch you in the next video.